This is the reality in the US. 3.2 million students suffer from bullying every year. Only 20 to 40% of them report the issue. More than 3 million students annually drop out of school. 160,000 skip school. This leads to 1 billion and 80 million to almost $1 billion loss in test revenues. We have 44 shootings this year, 73 deaths, and 55 injured people. All of this is a cost of bullying. If not bullying, we could save this amount of people, 64.
We at sayfeel, our aim is to tackle the worldwide issue of bullying. Bullying includes physical, verbal, and cyber abuse, which results in emotional distress. Consequences are decreasing performance, school dropouts, and even suicide. But now let us tell you a story. This is Mary. Mary is a brilliant student, yet she's crying almost every day. Can you imagine why? She is corpulent. Therefore, she is one of the 365 million teenagers who suffer from bullying every day. Can you imagine that because of her dropout, we would lose the next Marissa Mayer? She was scared to tell anyone. But then, she tried to reach the school psychologist. Therefore, she needed an appointment, so no help here. Expressing her pain through an emergency hotline demanded a lot of braveness of her, but she was even more depressed. The person couldn't help her appropriately because it seemed like they speak different languages, so also no help. That she thought no one can help her. She's alone. After months of bullying, she even didn't consider going to school anymore. But the bullying went on. She tried in the end, but fortunately failed in committing suicide. Through an advertisement, she heard about sayfeel, an app that enables a peer-to-peer chat between victims with the same bullying background. What attracted her was that via this chat, she received immediate support with not being forced to verbally talk about it. She downloaded the app and went to school, and again, she got bullied. But in search of help, she opened the app, and at that moment she felt really bad. So she just wanted to talk to someone who can actually help her based on the same experiences. So she chose the high-ranked Tim. He motivated her to ignore all the other people and to believe in her own abilities. She was so encouraged that she ranked him with 5 stars. Now she is happy again. She can continue studying and is more self-confident. She's not alone. Afterwards, she joined the page where she can share the feelings with others, and even she wants to mentor other victims, like Tim did with her.
We are tackling a worldwide problem here. There are 565 million teenagers with smartphones. Out of them, 56% experience bullying, and it means that we can actually reach more than 300 million students worldwide. Where does the money come in this concept? Besides an app fee, obviously, we target social savings. We can increase the amount of earnings by 36% because that's exactly how much educated people earn more. And then there are more than 600 million savings in health insurance globally, and as well. Additional schooling here increases the country GDP by almost 1.4% annually. So now it's up to you. Do you want to encourage equality by fighting bullying and to make more than 300 million kids happy by actually doing this immediately implementable solution? Thank you. sayfeel. We share your feelings.
That means that our jury has 2 more minutes for questions. It's wonderful. I'm sure they're happy.
Anyone?
Thanks a lot for this really great presentation and also also impressed of his videos, right?
That's not advertising, they pay us.
They pay you already, so perfect. This was the question from when I answered at the beginning. No, for me, there are so many apps every year, and so how can you reach really all the people that you really reach a critical mass that, yeah, people know about your app?
So your question is, how is the PR scalable? So the best example is the Whisper app. They reached in 2 years a database of 2 million users. In only 1 month, they had the revenue of their app funding, and recently they have touched more than 3 million in app funds. So what makes us unique is that users say that targeted communities have way much value than networks like Facebook, where they address much people at the same time. But we, through our filters, even though we address worldwide people and a huge amount of persons, you can still target them through filters in our chat rooms.
And additionally, we were looking through Facebook marketing, for example, and just with the word or keyword bullying, stop bullying, cyberbullying, we can reach with just 10 keywords 5,800,000 people out there. And then when you can, because in Facebook marketing you can't just target like 20 countries. So when we take it tenfold, we have a huge amount of people that we can target or that we can address with this app. So we can reach those people.
One comment, one question. Comment, for example, you should look nowadays with these smartphones as educational tools. Samsung and all these brands are giving, to the schools for free the tablets and so on. So you can use them, to install by default your app in their devices. So you will be already since the beginning when they give this technology to the kids in there. The other question is, in the long run, it's like once you already, let's say that all the mobile phone developers in the world decided that they will include your app in their mobile. Then what? What will be your next step once you have already been able to put the iPad in all the iPhones in the world or in all the iOS devices?
I think that's a question about the finances, and especially in the long term. We don't know about the short term because tackling the finances at first is no problem because we're basing on a subscription-based business model. On the one hand, we have, especially at the moment, at first for the app, $50 and then the base. But concerning the long-term financing, through using the subscription business model, our users pay always for an interval of time, and so they also pay for just using our app and staying in there. They pay again because we also said, okay, if it's really great and everybody buys it, how should I go on? And so every year, for example, or you can also choose just 6 months, you pay a certain rate. We thought about, because our general idea is social, that we always try to go to around $2 per year, and then really with every user we get to new, we have a sustainable and even more sustainable idea because our income will increase. What also would lead us then to the next step where we have also very great ideas concerning the topic of bullying.
Thank you for answering a question that I had, which is on the business model, and you now go for a subscription model. Is that right? That I would need to buy a subscription before using it when I'm busy, so I'm just wondering how that would work together.
We were actually taking the example of Whisper, where you have 10 messages for free. We say you have 10 chats for free because we have this ranking. The more you help the people, the better you get ranked in the list. So we say 10 are for free, and then you can choose for 1 month. You pay this, or you can choose the interval. Like I pay for 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. You don't want to force anyone to pay $5, so that you have to use it for half a year. If you say okay, after 3 months, I will buy it. So let's say we say 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and then you can pay again and continue with the service, or you can say okay.
Additionally, it's not the only way that people can communicate, because we are leaving them the option of just commenting on the post, not doing the private chat. So for private interaction, yes, it will be paid after a certain moment. For the sort of public messaging, not. Yes, that's the kind of model. And then we're also considering lots of options. One of those was to actually praise people who do well with helping others. The highest rated users with a certificate of sort of being humane and social and helping them, and scholarship as well, because since it's the issue directly connected to education, and schools and government will be interested in keeping students at schools. We also consider that foundations will be interested in paying the scholarship for people who work on this problem.